before the break starts. I'll be like, hey, guys, my name is Conrad here from Mojobreak.com for March 27, 2025, Thursday. We're doing our first break of the night. It's another 6-box half case of 2024 Topps Heritage High Number Baseball. This is pick your team number 6, and then I'll read off. Now, what I usually do, I don't like to read off their whole emails because, you don't want to just reveal people's emails unless you like. And sometimes you'll know their actual name because they'll talk to you in the chat, obviously, right? But, like, I'll be like, Pawn, like Diamondbacks, Justin, Braves, Salbray, Orioles, Dutch with the Red Sox, Lavia, Cubs, Lion 85, White Sox, T-Wolf, Reds, Pickle Rip, Guardians, Ben V, Rockies, Todd Wood, Tigers, Kelvin Astros, Todd Wood got the Royals, Dutch with the Angels, Shudo with the Dodgers, Ryan G, Brewers, Andrew 24, Twins, Kevin L with the Mets, T-Wolf, Yankees, Stephen P, Athletics, Calvin with the Phillies, Killer Shock, Pirates, M. Shura, Padres, Bakuya Giants, Todd Wood with the Mariners, K&G with the Cardinals, Ben V Rays, Bakuya Rangers, Desert Dog Blue Jays, C Willie with the Washington Nationals. And I'll say, like, usually 99% of our breaks all card ship, but I'll still say it anyways, like all card ship. Anything that's numbered will top load. We'll ship sleeve and top load before it ships out. And then when I get into this break, I'll show you what I mean for looking for the SPs. Okay. And I'll do a recap for you guys at the end of the break too. So grab a shoebox, too, because that's where you're going to have to put the base cards in. So you can just put it in front of you. That's where you can put all of the base cards after you check them. Our first box topper is a Fred Lynn. Actually, hand me a shoebox, too. Okay. Fred Lynn. Thanks. So I have one over here. What's up, Brian? So you can see here as I'm opening the packs, because we have the overhead view so people can see, too, anyways. What I'll leave that obviously on the screen. Like, obviously you can not have it on the screen, but I like to leave it on the screen so people can still see what spots are still available. You get what I mean? And then I'll leave as I'm opening the packs, I'll actually leave the email open. Here, I'll put like my spreadsheet right next to my email. I'll leave the email open so I can see that spots are still coming in. So as I'm opening the packs, I can still also update numbers. Like, I'll be like, all right, Bills came in for Zenith. I'd be like, that's a break for tomorrow. And you see Ridwan just bought a bunch of spots, so I can update it like, okay, Prism Basketball is down to 25 left. Ridwan also bought the letter S in Star Wars, 12 left in Star Wars. 2 spots gone in X-Men, so there's only 8 in X-Men. Kakawa Disney, another 2 spots gone, so there's only 10 left in Disney, right? So you could just do that as you're opening packs, and it keeps everybody updated on what's still available.
Okay, gotcha. So like multitasking.
Yep.
Gotcha.
What's up, Detroit style? And then right here, looks like Kyle bought a couple Star Wars spots as well. 10 left in Star Wars now. Another X-Men spot gone, so 7 left in X-Men Finest. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'll tell you an easy one. So, hold on, let me finish opening them first,
Okay.
and then I'll show you exactly what I mean. And then usually, if you're by yourself, obviously this would take long because you would have to do this part yourself. But since you're here, I'm gonna have you help me. Smell. I had a dream job when I was 18 too, sort of.
What was it?
Or 20. I was a video game tester for Sony.
Nice.
Yeah, because I grew up playing video games, so I like this. Yeah, I love video games, but
Resident Evil?
I usually don't play much anymore, obviously. It's pretty busy, but yeah, there's a few things that I loved growing up. Cards, video games, and action figures. And that's still pretty much what I collect now.
You still collect the 3 or not just the cards?
All 3 still.
Oh, nice.
All right, we got Detroit style grammar and a Disney spot. 9 left. All right, so I'm going to show him something real quick, guys. So this first card on top is a Camry Eden base card. So on the back here, any card that's 701 and higher, you're going to have to look at every single back. 701 or higher is a short print, so you're gonna have to put those to the side. Those need to be sleeved and top loaded.
Gotcha.
And then also, if it's a short print, it won't just say the number. You'll see little writing. You'll see it eventually. You don't. It's not on this one, but you'll see that there's a writing on top of the number. That's how you can tell it's a short print.
Okay.
And like you can't tell unless you flip it in the back because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
You could just put that one away. Chrome is $6.99. Kaiwei Tang for the Giants, San Francisco. You grew up in L.A. or something? That's why you're an L.A. fan?
No, I grew up in San Jose. I just like the Lakers though because of Kobe.
Jorge Soler. White border. So you see this one?
Yeah.
It says white border. I already know how to look at those ones though. So,
Okay.
but that's an example. Like you can literally see it's not just the numbering. It says something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
White border Tyler Glass now for the Dodgers. And our first hit is a relic of rookie Jack Leiter for the Texas Rangers. You know what? Can you run outside and get me some 140s? Oh, actually, we have some right here. Just kidding. That's what I need. All right. Jack Leiter for the Rangers. Rangers in the break. Bakuya. And over here, every time we get like a hit, I like to say like who got it. You got it. That's why I gotta look at the spreadsheet and have it open. Just for like autos mainly, Bernardo, or anything that's like super low number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
$6.99 Keeper Ruiz for the Nationals. That's a black border for the Angels. Kevin Pillar, 27 of 75, black chrome refractor. Angels in the break, Dutch. John Birdie. That's a white border. Ryan Fernandez for St. Louis. 225 Harold Ramirez for the Rays. All right, here's your first stack. And so the ones that are 701 or higher, you can just leave and top load them for me, and then just give them to me at the end of the break.
Gotcha.
But any ones that, give me the ones that have any writing in here, because I'm gonna show it to them if we hit any of those short prints. But those 701 and higher base, you could just leave and top load those. Kevin Pillar. That's a $6.99 Kevin Pillar chrome for the Angels. Peace, dude. You gonna buy the Sixers, dude?
Think about it, dude.
I'll give you a deal, dude. $389. Royals Tyler Cropley, white border. Paul Skeens, rookie performers. White border Jorge Soler for the Braves. Brew Crew. Mini of Jack Flaherty for the Dodgers. We'll top load all minis. Irving Lopez. White border Michael Garcia for KC. Eloy Jimenez. The 708 on that one. Drew Millis. Jack Leiter. Paul Skeens with his Pirates on that insert. Top load that. White border for us, Willie Houston. All right. That's it for box number 1. Disney Aurora down to 8 left. Big spot M gone. Hello, Dave. Me Jaja. What else you into, dude? Besides sports, what else you into?
Star Wars. Star Wars is always cool.
Guardians, Gavin Williams, box topper. What are young kids like yourself into these days?
No, shoes. Obviously, shoes are always nice. Star Wars is pretty cool. Probably anime. Anime's a big thing right now.
What type of animes you be watching?
Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, Spy X Family. That's about it. Or Seven Deadly Sins too. It's pretty good.
The only anime I ever watched when I was a kid was Dragon Ball.
A lot of people say that. It's a good show. A lot of seasons.
Not as much as One Piece.
I tried to get into that, man. I got one season in and I was like, I don't know if I could do this.
Dragon. Encore is down to 19 left. Dragon Ball Z. What kind of shoes you like?
Jordan's always nice. My favorite model is probably the threes. The threes, 13s. Probably the fives. People sleep on the fives.
Because it's so funny hearing somebody as young as you talk about like some how the fives are slept on.
I mean, at least for now, everyone usually. I mean, ones kind of had their hype, but they kind of fell off a little bit.
What about the LeBrons? That's your man, right? You like the LeBrons?
I have LeBron shoes. LeBron's cool.
LeBron 2's the best, dude.
You mean the one with the strap on it?
Yep.
Oh no. It's like wearing like bricks on your feet.
I mean, they were made for LeBron James.
Yeah.
He's not your average human.
Yeah, that is true.
What do you think of the best? You can't say the ones. What do you think is the best pair of LeBrons?
Probably the 20s. They're like the low cut. That's when you like got into low cut shoes. That's also like a lot of his I would say people started to wear LeBrons a lot more when the 20s came out.
Damn, that's hella far down, dude.
I know, because his other stuff is like clunky, bro. You can't wear those. Your feet can be hurting at the end of the day.
$6.99 Justin Turner, the Mariners. Do you find any short prints yet?
No.
White border Zach Littell.
No
Check Lotto. Reyes. Paul Skeens rookie base card Pittsburgh. Autograph, Yariel Rodriguez for the Toronto Blue Jays. Rookie auto. Yariel Rodriguez, Blue Jays. Blue Jays, Desert Dog. Trevor Story. $6.99 Jack Flaherty for the Tigers. White border of Drew Millis for the Nationals. Alexander Canario. White border Ranel Blanco, Houston. Refractor to 225 for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Shohei Ohtani MVP award winner for the Angels. White border for the Brewers of Frankie Montes. All right, there's another stack. Drew Miller's Nationals, blue, white border. White border of Elhuris Montero for the Rockies. Mini of Jock Peterson for the Diamondbacks. White border Yanner Diaz, Houston Astros. White border Nick Lodolo Reds. Brandon Walter. What retail spots did you work at?
Oh, say it again?
What retail spots did you work at?
Oh, Target.
$6.99 Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Diamondbacks.
Target and Ross. Those were the two spots.
Jacob Amaya for Miami Marlins. All right. Oh, that's what you was doing at Target, dude. You was waiting for the card person to show up so you could buy it all, dude.
I made friends with him, so he would like let me know when we stopped. Yeah, we had people waiting like hour before. This one Pokemon was huge.
Was huge?
Or is huge still, but yeah, that's like.
I'm pretty sure it's still pretty crazy right now. All right, we got a 1975 throwback buyback Grant Jackson for the Orioles. 1975.
You mean this, right? Where it says image in the little thing right there? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, anything that
Perfect. That's the first one I caught.
All right, buddy, box 3. Let me get that card.
Oh, this one?
We got the first image variation of the half case. It was a Tyler Black for the Brewers. Image variation, number 578. Tyler Black Brew Crew. Brewers and Ryan G. Joe Musgrove. Chrome. Most 1999 most valuable players. We're going to have to randomize this one. 198 to 699. It's going to be between Pudge Rodriguez and Chipper Jones. All right, we'll randomize this at the end of the box once we finish the box. 1999. Okay. 99 Padres on the Rangers. Okay. So that's going to be Rangers versus the Braves.
Gotcha.
White border Tyler Anderson, Angels. Can you actually also hit that? Turn on that air conditioning. It's getting hot. 699 Julio Pablo. Dodgers card with Shohei on there. White border for the Orioles. Gonna go left side, top team. 225 Gray Kessinger, Astros, refractor. Kessinger. White border Mitchell Parker for the Nationals. There you go. Paul Skeens, rookie base. White border Ahmed Rosario. Cam Eden. Mini of J.D. Davis for the Orioles. White border Eddie Rosario. Jason Dominguez, rookie performers insert. Yankees. Marcel Osuna. Last deck. There's a Paul Skeens white border for the Pirates. Nice. Pittsburgh, killer shot. Dylan Cease. 699 Jung Hoo Lee, Giants. Okay. Don't think we got a hit on that one. Can you double check that stack I just gave you? See if I missed an auto. It's kind of hard to see sometimes because. Let me look over this previous stack I just finished. Maybe I just missed the auto.
Got that dude on air searching duty?
Short print.
Yes, sir.
Variation duty.
Oh, right here.
Oh, I missed it? All right. It was the Rangers rookie of Justin Foscue was the auto. Texas. All right. Rangers Bakuya, getting that one. Foscue rookie auto. All right, cool. Now let's randomize the dual 1999 most valuable players, 198 to 699. It's going to be Pud Rodriguez and Chipper Jones. It's going to be between the Rangers and the Braves. Good luck to both teams. Rangers and Braves. Most valuable players. 8th catcher ever with 100 plus RBI and runs scored. Damn. All right, so remember random. If we need to randomize anything, you remember how many times for a pick your team style break?
Who's it? In my notes. It's 3 times, right?
All right, so top team after 3. Pickers team style break. Always default to 3 times in the random if we need to randomize anything. 1, 2, and 3. Let's give that card to the Braves 3 times. Atlanta. All right, congrats, Braves. All right, second half mojo. Good luck. 3 more boxes to go. Kakawa Disney down to 7 left. Good luck, David. Skybox Middle Universe is down to only 5 left for 830. All right, we got a Pirates team card, and it's a 50th anniversary, 1975 buyback. Pirates team card. Oh, sweet. Kakawa Disney's down to 6 left. Good luck, Joseph. What's your favorite football brand?
Probably Panini, I would say right now. But it just sucks because they don't have Jaden Autos, Caleb, Drake May. All those bigger names. But glad
No.
Fanatics is taking over now.
No, I mean like what's your favorite like product, not the
Product?
yeah.
Prism. It's probably like the number one thing that's hold its value. Like if you look at like Shea Donruss rookies, they're like $30. But like if you look at Prism, they're like 80. Same with Mahomes too. Like all his higher end stuff is usually Prism, except National Treasure, of course.
$6.99 Josh Naylor for the Guardians. Tristan Gray for the Rays. Mini of JD Martinez for the New York Mets. Jersey relic for the San Diego Padres, Sander Bogarts. San Diego Emsher. Game used memorabilia. By the way, for all my baseball collectors, I know it's dry right now. There's not a lot of new products from Panini or Topps. I just talked to Doug today. I think we're trying to release our new Bowman buyback next week. So we'll have some type of baseball to rip for you guys. $6.99 Justin Steele Cubs. So our newest repack is going to be all Bowman baseball. Should be out by next week. Hopefully the end of next week. White border, Paul DeJong, Kansas City. Paul Skeens for the Pirates. 225 Ezekiel Duran, Texas Rangers. White border, Grayson Rodriguez. All right. We had an image variation in the last box. It was Marcus Stroman. Image variation for the New York Yankees. Last team mojo. Marcus Earl Stroman. Going to T-Wolf and the Yankees. White border, Jurickson Profar, Padres. Black chrome refractor, Cubs, Jose Cos, 47 of 75. Chicago Cubs. Lavia. Vidal. Ellie De La Cruz, perfectly programmed insert. So what time would the card person, would the card stalker get to your target? What day and time?
Tuesdays or Wednesdays. It would honestly just depended if it was a new release. Like when Prism came out,
Right, Jeffers, White border, Twins.
Prism was on a Wednesday, but usually we restock on a Tuesday. But since it was such a big release, they waited till Wednesday. Big lines though. Big lines.
Really?
Yeah.
Like before you guys even open?
Yeah. No. Like right before he got there, there'd be people like waiting on their phones and stuff. Some dude, we had a what was it? Searching Sparks. He took all the ETBs. You can't. We don't. We also didn't have a limit back then, so.
Zach Littell, Rays, White border. That's a chrome to 699 strikeout leaders. We're going to have to randomize this one between Blue Jays and the Braves. Spencer Strider, Kevin Gossman. Blue Jays and Braves going into the random after this box. Ellie. White border, Austin Shenton, Rays. All right, let's randomize this duel between the Blue Jays and Braves. Again, 3 times in the random number to 699. 513 out of 699. Good luck to both teams. Going 1, 2, and 3. Braves. All right, 2 more boxes to go. Kakawa Disney down to 5 left. Should be the next break after this Heritage. Clippers gone in Origins for tomorrow. We actually have a Shea Gilders logo, man, on the checklist. All right, this is a 1975 buyback. Bill North, Oakland, and Lou Brock, Cardinals. All right, under standard rules, that's going to go left side team. A's will get that one. Oh, crap. I just remember I left my drink in the freezer.
1 second, guys. somewhere.
Finding another variation yet?
No, not yet.
Check Walt Disney down to 4 left. All right, boss 5. Tyler Glass. White border Andrew Vaughn, White Sox. Black Chrome, 40 of 75 Diamondbacks, Justin Martinez. Arizona in the break and DuPont. Ellie De La Cruz insert for the Reds. Corbin Burns. 699 Brewers rookie with Jackson Churio for the Bro Crew. 699 Chrome. Yankees card. White border Jair Camargo for the Twins. Boskeen's rookie base card. Chrome 699 Keaton Wynn, Giants. White border Logan Gilbert, Seattle. $225 Grayson Rodriguez for Baltimore. Vladdy Jr. blue white border. And a Bill Madlock auto for the Cubs. Chicago Cubs, Lavia. Bill Madlock. Cubbies. Lance Porter. Jackson Holiday white border for Orioles. Ronald Acuna insert. Yamamoto. White border Forrest Whitley for Houston. That was $6.99 for the Yankees of Luke Weaver. Chrome. Ryan Fernandez, St. Louis. White border. All right. That was box number 5, last box of the break. Then I'm going to do a recap for you after this last box. Encore football is done at 18 left.
See that?
All right, last box topper is going out to the Yankees. Garrett Cole. Your Yankees. Oh, that was an easy one I missed.
Oh, finally. There we go. Oh, nice.
ELRUVW, y'all. The last 4 letters in Disney. What'd you get?
Jackson Holiday. Mid variation.
Oh, nice. Our last box, everybody. We actually got a really nice variation in the last box. It was Jackson Holiday. Congrats, Baltimore Orioles. And that was a image variation for Baltimore. Rookie Jackson Holiday. Congrats, Orioles spot. Salbury. All right, let's get another duel. We're going to have to randomize between, let me see, Phillies. Who was that? Justin Morneau. Twins. We'll randomize that at the end of the break. Twins, Phillies going in the random. 203 to 699. Dodgers, Shohei and Freeman together. Luis Gil, Yankees. Twins, Bailey Ober. Autograph going to St. Louis. Jose Fermin, rookie auto. St. Louis Cardinals. That's going to be K&G with the Cardinals. $6.99 JD Martinez. Royce Lewis for the Twins, white border. White border, Ryan Pepiot for the Rays. That's the number 225, Jared Jones for the Pirates. Nationals is $6.99, Lane Thomas. There's a Reggie Jackson for Oakland, perfectly programmed. Black Chrome Refractor, 52 out of 75, Johnny DeLuca, rookie for the Rays. Tampa Bay Rays, Ben. Drake's Profile, white border, Padres. Last stack. Marcelo Suda, white border. And all right, folks, that was it. That was another 6-box half case of brand new 2024 Topps Heritage High Number Baseball. That was PYT 6 for Thursday night, March 27, 2025, opening day. Let's randomize this Twins and Phillies card, and then I'll recap the hits to $6.99. Good luck to both teams. 1, 2, and 3. Let's give it to the Twins 3 times. Minnesota. Twin spot. All right, we had a jersey relic of Jack Leiter for the Rangers. 75 black chrome refractor Kevin Pillar Angels. Autograph of Yariela Rodriguez for the Blue Jays, rookie auto. 1975 buyback Grant Jackson for the Orioles. A Tyler Black, that was a image variation for the Brewers. Paul Skeens white border variation for the Pirates. Rookie auto Justin Foscue for the Texas Rangers. 1975 buyback Pirate team card. Game used jersey is Xander Bogaerts for the Padres. This is another image variation Marcus Stroman for the Yankees. Black refractor to 75 Jose Cos for the Cubs. Stolen base legends Bill North and Lou Brock. He's got that one. Autograph of Bill Madlock for the Cubs. Black chrome refractor to 75 Justin Martinez. Jackson Holiday. Image variation for the Orioles. Black chrome refractor 75 Johnny DeLuca for the Rays. And then a blue ink auto Jose Fermin, rookie for the Cardinals. Fermin, St. Louis. All right, buddy, that was it. If you guys want to break more Heritage, I got another Heritage baseball half case tomorrow night. Let me show you what you do. So once you finish the break, you want to put finish on here. Or you can just delete it altogether off the list. However you want to do it. I also would change the color to like black. All right, did I pop this back on as soon as I'm done so people can see what we got left? And then what I'll do is you have to go in the break. Now you have to organize cell A by in order, because it makes it easier for a shipping department to see how many teams each person have if you alphabetize. So before the break starts, you alphabetize by the teams.
Okay.
And then after the break is done, you want to alphabetize back by their names.
Okay.
And then you want to grab the title up here. Select the whole title, including the date. Put that like 2 rows below the last spot, like that. And then you want to print that out. And then since we already printed the, remember, sticker earlier, you don't got to reprint the sticker again. So you got those 2 pages. So this is your sticker for the shipping department. This is also the sheet that they work off of. You want to put today's date. Today is Thursday. Okay. And then you get the 2 shoe boxes. Let me get those. Grab that shoe box right there. I'll show you what to do. All right, you want to obviously dummy card, put top load all. These are all the cards that need to be top loaded, right?
Yeah.
Put that in front like that. Grab your paper. Bring it over here. It's a lot of emails, man. Nice. Thanks, William. Lakers going in Prism. 24 left. Thank you, Alan. Good luck, brother. Kakawa Disney down to 3 left. Whoop. Kakawa Disney down to 2 left. Can you hand me the Disney boxes? Warriors gone from Prism. 23 left. Prism basketball half case. Cowboys gone in Encore.
This one, right?
Disney down to 1 left. Yeah, those ones. $16 left in Encore. B spot. All right, last letter in Disney is the letter L.